Hey, can you shed any insight? I know it's OTAs and Coach Smith was saying there's kind of no contact and stuff, but can you shed any light on how the linebacker, especially the middle spot, is kind of
I think right now that they're taking advantage of the off-season. I think we've had a lot of the different phases, the meetings, and now we're into the practice and the OTA, so I think the guys are progressing well. I think in the middle, Loafer's now learning our system. I think he's doing a great job. His experience and his background has helped him tremendously. Akeem now having an off-season, which he didn't have last year, is fully taking advantage of that. I mean, he's been great in meetings, and he did great on special teams last year, and I think he's really taking advantage of all this time we have right now, and I think it's going well. The competition's good.
So you expect that to be quite a battle, kind of?
Yeah, I think with what the groundwork now is great. They're really working hard, and with the experience of Loafer and Keen getting this time right now, and the great thing about that, they're helping each other, which is great.
How did Akeem do last year and learning the defense? I know, like you said,
he always felt like he was behind because we didn't have that foundation. That's what I tell my guys, that foundation of the June and the May. And he came along as the season was going, and he was kind of catching up. And I thought he was being more comfortable, but it's starting to show. It's starting to show now in the offseason.
What do you think, without having Curtis Lofton here, how do you think that affects the backer core?
No, this is the NFL, and we're always moving forward, always going forward, and we've got a good group right now. They're competing right now, and they're working together, and that's the most important thing. Yeah.
Speaking of moving forward, how is Spoon doing with that transition to calling plays and being more vocal? Is he still learning, or is it a mix of kind of learning?
I think that was the case early on. This is why we're in the off season, and he loves the responsibility. He's a guy that wants more on him, and I think the leadership. He's a natural leader. He was that way in college. He's a vocal guy, as you know, and I think he likes that on him, and he hasn't changed his personality, and it's something he's gonna embrace, and I'm sure he'll do a good job with it.
What are Akeem's best assets?
I think he's a very detailed, diligent guy. He wants to do it the way we do it. He's a team guy that way, and he's going to be exactly where he's going to be, but now he has that explosiveness to make a play. He's a very conscientious guy, great team guy. Yeah.
Your early impressions at this point among the undrafted free agents, Pat Schiller out of Northern Illinois.
I don't really have a great, because it's so early for those guys, and we haven't really gotten into the meat and potatoes yet. And when we had our mini camp just for the rookies, I thought they were really kind of grasping. Now they're not getting as many reps, so they may be a little frustrated, but I think they're laying down a good foundation, as I keep saying, for the preseason, and then we'll really have a good feel for those guys.
Yep.
Yeah.